Feel it in my bones, breaking out and crossing over.
Oh, that was so thrilling and unexpected, and a good reminder that sometimes we felt out of step with what was happening in the mainstream, but what that really meant was we were leading people in the mainstream. And I feel so, like, that's a thrilling time.
Playing Everything Is Awesome on the Oscar stage.
Oh, terrifying, like out of body experience, also strangely normal. Like, it makes you feel, if you haven't done drugs, maybe this analogy won't work, but there is just something bizarre about, like, very out of body experience about being in a room with all of the most famous people in the world, and you are not famous, but the famous people, you have this moment where you realize now all the most famous people in the world, for that brief time you're on stage, they know who you are and they're paying attention to you. But then it's like you're dead. Like, once you're off stage, they probably won't think about you again. But like, for that brief moment, Oprah and Jennifer Aniston, they know you exist and they're looking at you.
Wow. Yeah, I hear you. Wild. Grammy nomination.
Complicated feelings. I have complicated feelings about nominations and awards and those types of things. I've never been very attached to what they mean and what they don't mean. Like, I know a million bands that are, have never been acknowledged by those institutions, and they're fucking amazing. So it's great. I'm happy. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but like, I don't really put too much energy into it, just because what about all the stuff that didn't get nominated? Was that stuff crap? Like, it's just kind of, I don't
know. Touring and performing with Taylor Swift.
I sort of touched on this around the Heartthrob era. Like, I'm just absolutely in awe. I mean, Taylor, I mean this in the most affectionate way. Like, Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, like, they're like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like artificial intelligence. I don't know how they do it. Like, I feel so slow and human and like a toad or something, like, when I'm around those kinds of people. Like, they are magical and they are next level, and I don't even feel in the same stratosphere as them. Like, I almost feel like I don't even know how, I just don't like evaporate when I'm around those kinds of people. Like, they're so next level, like, just different,
Hosting the Juno Awards in 2014.
Similar thing to, I don't know, all of those things. Sometimes the diplomatic answer is that I feel like all that real public facing stuff, like the Junos, the Grammys, all that kind of stuff, you do it for your parents. You kind of just go like, oh, the parents are going to be so excited and all their friends are going to see it.